It's definitely not a lot of diversity in these outdoor spaces. I'm leading expeditions. I'm the only black person leading those expeditions. If I'm going kayaking or camping, the only people I see is white people. So, making these spaces feel safe, especially for black people, that's my goal. Biking was probably the hardest thing to get myself into. I might hate it when I start, but I'm gonna love it when I finish. My favorite phrase is can't stop, won't stop. Have something that motivates you. Just always keep that in mind. Dial that in and just keep pushing no matter how hard it gets. We are at Warren Wilson College in North Carolina, Asheville. This is where I go to school. Beautiful, rigid mountains. So cycling is spanning everything for me. I just like being on a bike. I have the freedom to do basically anything I want. And experiencing different trails and being around different people. I think cycling widened my wear out. On a bike, you just have more freedom. Things was different from where I'm from though. The people, the food, the terminology. My first time actually seeing a pig or a cow is when I got to Wilson. My first time experiencing those outdoor activities was at Wilson. My first time standing up talking publicly was at Wilson. I think everything is different from where I'm from. Every bit of everything is totally different. Like, I don't see any similarities. I could tell you more about like the part of Richmond I'm from. So I'm from East End of Richmond, Fairfield Court, public housing. Basically grew up in a single parent home. My mom was taking care of 3 kids. My dad died when I was 14. My brother and sister, they got incarcerated when they was like 12.
This cut right here go to Rosetta. You hear me? This backyard got a lot of history. Those 2 tennis shoes right there, I put those tennis shoes up when I was 9. Right here, we used to play the game called roly-poly. Basically baseball, like on this backyard. We used to use trash cans as our base. Now, we coming on Rosetta. One of the crowded streets, maybe one of the dangerous streets, but we okay. Today is a good day. My boy Darrell right there. He was on the cycling team at one point. My boy Trey. Yeah. I grew up and raised with him as well. And my boy LV, we got Big Woo on the porch. I'm gonna go speak to him real quick. Yeah. Step out there. My first time riding in Fairfield, it was abnormal to people, because a lot of people are not introduced to the sport because it's not accessible. It's not known where I'm from in Fairfield Court. Everything dealing with cycling is expensive. Like even this bike was $3,500. The shoes sometimes cost $250, helmets $90 to $110. So parents don't got that. That's already public housing. They putting their last on rent, so it's just not affordable. It's not accessible. It's not known. No, I'm saying in general though. Yeah, he bucked on the kickstand yesterday. Yeah, he's supposed to be at the kickstand yesterday. Nah, that was his first day missing though. He bucked one time. That happens. We ain't always consistent. We ain't always.
Having someone like LeVon was important to me because he was always in my ear encouraging me and motivating me to see people like me on bikes.
It's just funny from the outside looking in. You riding skinny bikes, you got on these short shorts. It was new to us. It's new to the community.
Very abnormal.
For some reason, they think it's funny or something, so.
Or corny.
So it was like, yeah, exactly. So it was like a lot of that you had to go through at first. Like,
it was very stressful when we first.
Right, until you start doing big things, you know what I mean?
The 2 people I was looking up to was LV and the dude I call my big brother, Tonio, they basically paved the way for me. Like, those are two guys that motivated me to get on the bike. Like, they paved the way for me, and it made it easier for me to get in cycling because of them.
Being on the bike taught me a lot of different things about myself especially. It taught me it's a lot of ways to get rid of stress. It's different ways, you know what I mean? That's the first thing the bike taught me. When I got on the bike and I got a few miles away from here, the first thing I realized was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, you know what I mean? Another thing the bike taught me was discipline, you know what I mean?
That's a big one.
You gotta, when stuff get hard, don't give up. It's you know what I mean? You gonna feel so much better when the hard part is over and you done it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, just being serious about something for once. I never played team sports. I never had any type of responsibility other than that except school, so commitment, yeah.
So for the most part of my high school years, I had like a 1.2, like lowest you could probably get. I wasn't doing good academically. I was lost. I didn't know what to hope for, or I didn't know what to do. So I was surrounded around the wrong people. I didn't have any good role models or anything to hope for in my future until Maccoon came a part of my life. Maccoon changed the way I look at the world and how I look at myself.
I did it. You just go around like this, Matt?
Yep, just like that.
And then boom. There's no way they could get through this though. Guerrero was good in his prime.
Yeah, there's no reason he couldn't be fast again. He's just gotta do the thing. We run a mountain bike racing team. We run after-school programming with middle schools, and we use cycling as a way to reach kids, because kids aren't gonna sign up for just an outreach program. Monte is and has been a great role model, I think, for the guys on the team that are new, because people in the neighborhoods, like people around here see the guys, they see the team riding around. It's super hard not to, and it's so different. Nobody else is doing it. They're on the bikes with the tiny tires, wearing their super suits. They look ridiculous rolling through the streets, but they also look, they look professional. They look tight. They're in the line. They've all got nice stuff, and it's like a look. And Monte, I would say, started that because he wanted to be a cyclist, and he passed that on to the next group of guys, and they all started emulating him. And now it's like when we bring somebody in, they know the deal. It's like we're cyclists.
Richmond Cycling Corps is a family. It's my second family. It's my second home. They're giving me everything I need to prepare myself to be an adult. Having cycling in high school was a big help for me mentally, to just go outside and outdoors, to see the leaves change or hear the dirt move or my chain switch. All those sounds was effective for me mentally. Like I needed that. An experience in different trails and being around different people. I think cycling widened my world out. I graduated with a 4.0, turned in my 5-page essay. Weeks later, I got a letter in the mail saying I'm a student at Wilson. I was very emotional. Like, I was crying, sobbing on my mom's shoulder. My mom was crying with me. It was a life-changing deal. Like, get my shit together. It's go time.
I'm telling you, 2 times at work I'm gonna eat that lunch.
My lunch break too early.
Mine's at 12.
Mine's at 10:30.
Man's whenever I take it.
Girl, you heard her take, girl.
Whenever I take it at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time I take it, that's when I
need that flexibility.
I took him down there his first day. I've never been to college, so I actually got the experience of a college campus, actually. And I was 30, I can't tell you my age, but I was 30-something years old. took me 30 years to go to a college campus.
Hold on, he in Virginia?
No, the letter. He wrote back. I was so shocked.
Who, Taekwon did?
Yeah.
How you know?
The app. I wrote him. He wrote back.
He probably don't even know how to write all that.
That cycling took his mind off a whole lot of negativity and brought him to a place that was more positive. And that's the reason he is the way he is. His daddy passed, my brother passed, his friends passed. It was so many deaths in like a year, 2 years span. It was like everybody just kept passing and passing and passing. Then he started smoking weed. Then he got off track for a little bit. Hell, they put him on cycling about 3 times until he got his shit together. And made him man up, take responsibility. I guess the 3rd time when they kicked him out the cycling scene and they really weren't gonna take him back. And I was like, me and the coach had to sit down and talk to him like, really like, what options you got? What you gonna do with your life? Where you gonna be? How you gonna do this? You see your friends this, you see your daddy this, you see all this stuff in the world, this how you wanna be? And I guess he had to choose his own path too. He could have been something way different if it weren't for cycling. Way different. Way different. He was free. It was something that made him free.
Road is more fun, but mountain bike was always serious. Like I always had to do really hard intervals or really train hard for races. I learned a lot of forbearance and self-control for it.
Yo! Oh!
I always keep pushing when things get hard, because life will get hard for most people. I mean, life was hard for me at one point. Now I'm having one of the best times in my life. The only thing that I knew about Richmond is the east side of Richmond, you know, and that's public housing. So yeah, it's hard leaving home and coming here, or sometimes here to going home. You gotta be prepared for people to judge you or dislike the things you're doing, but I know here is the best for me and my future. For me, honestly, like at first, like I always thought white people was bad, like growing up, because the only white people I dealt with was like really bad teachers, police officers harassing me, or being in front of a judge, you know. Those was all the white people I knew. Cycling opened that up for me, to just be around white people that's on bikes. That was pretty cool.
Woo! Hey! Get it, Val! Hey! See? You see? Don't boys be ripping it.
We met like within the first week of school, our freshman year. We were roommates all of last year, and I had started brewing kombucha in our room in this big glass jar, and I left to go work out one of the mornings, and I'm in the gym and I get this call from Monte, and he goes, Miles, I'm like, what's up, dude? He's like, your science experiment blew up. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, your jar, your whatever it is, I thought it was gunshots.
I was so scared. Like I was literally terrified. Like glass went everywhere, on my bed, on the floor, you know, on his bed, on my TV. It was just all over the place.
Everywhere, on the walls, everything. Like, I don't know how I messed up this bad. But he's a rider that focuses on the people around him mostly. He's definitely had his setbacks with ACL surgery and stuff like that, where, you know, he's lost some of that power that he had before, like from his legs. But he's getting it back, I think. He's kind of pivoted towards like the enthusiasm side of it to get through all of that. But he brings a great energy to the team, and I think that's the most important thing. Like, he cares, genuinely cares, so.
Oh my God. Your arm's getting bigger, bro.
I know he got bigger.
Okay, yo.
Push-up I had to do.
How many push-ups?
But one day I probably did like over 300 push-ups.
In one day? My brother, Tay, he's 18. He's a Marine. He's just a unique guy, a special kid. He got a bright future. He's strong. Like, he motivated me even though he's younger than I am. He is one of my role models. He's out here serving the country, you know. The least I could do is show up and go to school. Mom told me y'all stayed in the woods for a week, which I was doing just like basic training.
Like top points on the map, we had to find them to like combat stuff.
Alright, tell Mom to text me the pictures, alright? I love you, bro. Alright.
How are classes?
It's going good. I still have to do program planning too, but I have to do my internship.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. What did you have in mind for
An internship.
or just for the spring in general, and then also your internship?
I was thinking about, well, I don't know if this account, like this program, Richmond Cycle Corps,
Yeah.
would that count as an internship?
Yeah. I mean, how many hours would you be working?
How many I need? I'm pretty sure they need help around, so
Okay.
I'll be around a lot during the week. It's definitely not a lot of diversity in these outdoor spaces. I'm leading expeditions. I'm the only black person leading those expeditions, you know. They're just afraid to be in outdoor spaces because of the people that surround them. So like, if I'm going kayaking or camping, the only people I see is white people. And most of the time, those people don't accept me in those type of spaces. Like, for me, like my first time rock climbing, I had a few students laugh at me my freshman year because I didn't know how to tie knots or I didn't know how to put a carabiner on my rope. So, you know, making these spaces feel safe, especially for black people, that's my goal.
Everybody has a light source, right? There's a very good chance you're going to be out after dark.
Y'all ready? Racing on your birthday, let's go. That's a good way to celebrate it. We're here to watch Mouse race on a Saturday morning. It's a 44-mile loop, so I'm just here to support my teammate, my best friend.
30 seconds.
I think he'll crush it. This dude a monster. He's really good at cycling.
I like the racing aspect. For one, I like to take long trips with my teammates. You know, being around different people, more positive people, and seeing everyone cheer everyone on. And it's motivating too. I want to encourage my teammates. I want to motivate them because that's what I had in my cycling team in Richmond Cycle Corps. Like I had my teammates hyping me up while everyone else around us was quiet. You know, like even cycling races now, like I'll probably be the only person out there that's yelling and screaming. People might think that's weird, but that's who I am. I hate man.
One, go!
Let's go! Let's go, Rams!
Have fun.
Let's go! Take pace and control it! Take pace and control it! Go, go!
Have fun.
Let's
Be
go,
safe,
man.
everybody.
Get it!
I feel like even after I graduate college, I would definitely keep going racing. I don't think I'll never stop cycling. It's just like a meditating thing for me. What I really want to do is help people that look more like me, getting those kids their experiences in the outdoors, you know, teaching them the terminology and the tactics, even simple things like getting on a mountain bike. I want to lead those expeditions. I want to take black people kayaking, canoeing, rock climbing, even short camping trips. I want to provide that for people that don't have accessibility. I want to be that person they can come to and, you know, have a place to be. you.